Fantastic effort. I mean, you're miles ahead today. What a bounce back.
Yeah, it felt good, definitely, because it's been quite a challenge this weekend. Because the conditions are changing out on track all the time, you know, and it's so massive. Like, even if the temperature this morning was pretty cold out there, and then in the afternoon it gets warm, yeah, and the car is just in a different world. And to then, you know, progress through the weekend and get the car right for qualifying was particularly challenging, I found, this weekend, but in the end got there with my engineers, really nailed it, nailed the lap as well, and I was comfortable and felt good in the car, and so it all worked out. I'm happy about that. It's one step in the right direction for sure, you know, and because need to get in there now. It's still in my hands, you know, and just up to me to do a good job.
You've been very positive, I have to say, coming in all weekend. 4/10 though, you perhaps wouldn't have expected to be that far ahead. I mean, it really looked like you nailed the setup, as you were saying.
Yeah, for sure. Everything worked out well, and the lap and everything. But tomorrow is what counts, you know. So still need to focus on that, focus on a good start, and then having a good race.
Okay, I think we've got to let you go. Thanks very much. Appreciate your time, Nico.
Did you have a question?
Come on,
Johnny, just one question.
You spoke about sort of the conditions have been fluctuating. What about tomorrow? It's supposed to be warmer. Is that going to make a difference?
Well, we practiced for the race on Friday afternoon, where it was the hottest for the whole weekend. So it's not going to be hotter than that tomorrow.
But do you see a difference between that?
The thing is, though, the wind is totally different, and the wind has such a big impact on our car. And it's twisted around, so the whole weekend we're always looking at the wind before every session, you know, how strong is it, where is it, because it really it can transform the car entirely, and that's what's going to happen tomorrow. It already shifted a bit in qualifying, and tomorrow is going to shift even more, and so it's going to be coming from a totally different direction to Friday, so who knows how the car balance is going to be, but I'm optimistic.
Nico, you can't be overturned now in terms of qualifying stats for the season, you know, and I mean, we're quite surprised by that. Everyone talks about Lewis's speed. I mean, but how do you account for it yourself? I mean, is it application? You've done a brilliant job in qualifying this year.
I don't know. I feel comfortable in the car, and when I do, then I can get the lap out of it, and so no, I'm pleased about that, of course. But unfortunately, I don't get any points for qualifying. You know? So it's the race that counts, and that's what I need to nail now for the next 3.